And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and as is a Thursday tradition, it's time to talk about the Johnny Depp trial. No, wait, different video. Time to talk about the new leaks in NBA 2K22, my team. I don't know why I'm feeling the hand gestures today, but you know what? I've always wanted to be a cult leader, so I really got to get good with my hand gestures. I feel like you can't operate like a cognizant and solid cult without like a lot of hand movements. I feel like that's a prerequisite for cult activity. Anyways, 2K has dropped a doozy of a pack drop today. I'll be honest, I was not ready for this. Like last week's glitch packs were pretty tight. I think they were like the appropriate level of like overpowered, but also just like pretty cool. This week seems to be the complete opposite of that. This week's just like, nah, they're just gonna smack us in the face with what they got. So without further ado, hey, if you haven't gotten Robert Covington, that's pretty cool. Go get him. T Wolves are a notoriously hard team to fill out in regards to spotlight sim based challenges. So couldn't hurt to go get a shooting guard, Robert Covington. Can you even name a Timberwolves shooting guard that isn't Anthony Edwards or that isn't on the team right now? Probably not. Zach LaVine. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about him. Yep, Zach LaVine. I hope he goes somewhere else. I'm done with him as a Bull. Anyways, first drop we got was Andre Karolinko. Why he looks like this, I don't know. Why did they do him like this? Why is he doing YouTuber face? Why is he doing this? Why did they do this to him? Either way, Andre Karolinko is going to be a top tier wing. I believe they probably keep base 98 on very quick for him, which a lot of people are saying isn't like that this year, which is to a certain extent is correct. I've been saying the same thing. It's still a very good release, but it's not as overpowered as it was in 20 for sure, and it's definitely not as overpowered as it was last year, which I don't even know if it was overpowered last year. I think like a few cards just came out with it on quick, and it was just like the fastest jump shot at the time. But Karolinko should be really good. He's going to play lockdown elite defense. Obviously, he's going to be able to score the ball. His downfall will probably be dribbling. That would be my assumption. You know what I mean? Then we got Harden. Harden up. Absolutely. Rock Harden. There we go. Woo! Harden will be fun. I mean, you know, if you, it's at the point where he's not really meta anymore just because of Ben Simmons and the next guy that we got. So, I mean, he'll be relatively fun. Once again, they made Harden like sunburnt again. I don't know why they insist on making Harden like the same hue as the Crimson Chin, but they just keep doing it. And I don't really know why they do it. Like, why have the last like 3 Harden cards had like red skin? Like, why did they do that? Why did they make him into a supervillain? I don't know. Like, he looks like he just got taken out of like a confection oven. Like, I don't look. I'm not great when it comes to creating works of art, specifically cards. I mean, you guys have seen my thumbnails; they're not exactly A tier material, but I'm confident I can at least get Harden's skin tone right. Like, I can do that. That I can do. It may not look good. It may look like exactly what it is, which is somebody used photoscissors.com to snip out a player and then just popped him on the background. But the hue will be correct. Harden looks going to be fine, though. I mean, Harden's been good all year. I don't think he's really going to be like an elite level card, but he'll be very, very solid. Then we got Magic. Now, here's the thing. Magic coming out, nobody was really excited for it, and the reason for that is just because Magic is kind of sluggish this year, as pretty much every single year. You know, they made him like trot instead of run for whatever reason, even though Magic was like a speed demon in his day. He never seems to know how to run in 2K. This year, it would appear that they have rectified that situation from what I've seen. Where is it? Six Man Sam actually responded. Here we go. New dribble style. Right? So it's possible. No, Callie. No new jumper. Magic jumper is the way to go. Magic jumper on very quick. Chef's kiss. Keep his value down a little bit. You know what I mean? The new dribble style could mean some things for this Magic. Like, this Magic could be legit. I mean, I used the power within one anyway. Not for very long, though, I will say. But if he's got a new dribble style that doesn't make him like trot up the court at a snail's pace, It's gonna be huge. For real. And then we got, of course, we're not done yet. And then it's just like a Shaq. And then Invincible Shaq, dude. It is too early for Invincible cards. It is too early for it. I will say it right now. I know people got Dirk, and it's good that other people can have Invincible cards too, because that Dirk has that fadeaway, which is absolutely unstoppable. It's ridiculous. First off, Shaq looks like he faced at least 3 Reggie White Owls before going to Hoop, which I don't know if Shaq blew Loud Pack. I feel like I'm not sure if he did. When Shaq was playing, though, it was like 2001. It was like 13% THC tops. You know what I mean? So it definitely was not loud. It was shoulder lean young Dro at absolute most. But look, he can play power forward. I didn't even see that. Oh no, dude. I'm gonna run into power forward Shaq. Remember, God no. Remember, this is this is an invincible card. So he's gonna have 90 or above in every single stat, right? He's gonna be able to ball handle. He's gonna be able to shoot. He's gonna be able to dunk. He's gonna be able to play on the interior. He's gonna defend. He's gonna pull up from half court. He's gonna do it all. He's obviously gonna have like 65 off badges, right? I just wish they would have done like smaller guards in like regular cards for Invincibles first. You know what I mean? Like it would have been cool to see like an Invincible, not even someone like Wilt necessarily, but like Invincible Havlicek, right? Or Invincible. I know they don't sell packs like that, but you already have AK, Magic, and Harden, right? You're already selling packs based solely on that. So why wouldn't you do like a Havlicek or like Bill Russell? I feel like would run into the same problem as Shaq realistically, where it's just kind of unrealistic, obviously, but and a little bit overpowered because Bill Russell would be really, really good. But if you were to do like Havlicek or like who else, Elgin Baylor, or like one of those type of players, or even like going into like the 90s, you could do probably not Stockton, but you know, someone like that, like a smaller or more well-rounded player already, I think would be better for power balancing. But this Shaq is going to go for like 8 kajillion MT. Like, you know how we saw those 75 Hoff badge MJs and Ben Simmons and stuff, and yeah, let's go for a ridiculous amount. Yeah, just wait, because somebody's going to get those Hoff badges this week, and somebody's going to put. Well, you don't even have to put them all. I forgot he's an invincible card. Jesus, he already has 65. Somebody's going to get him all the way to max, though, and that card's probably going to sell for like 21 million MT last week. I don't think it's going to go over that. I think it'll probably sell for like 5 million. The reason for it is you could buy a base one and it's pretty much the exact same. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. So AK-47. Obviously, he's going to have jump shot 98 on probably very quick, I would guess. So the jump shot's going to be similar to Glenn Rice. I mean, maybe he has it on very. I think it'll just be on quick, though. It's my own personal opinion. So it'll be close to like Glenn Rice, which is fine. Does Danny Ferry have it on quick? I feel like he does. Yeah, he does. So if you want to try out AK, try before you buy. Let's go pick up Danny Ferry. They're basically going to be the same card. I mean, they were last year. As far as his badge count, I mean, he's going to have every defensive badge on Hoff, a bunch of playmaking badges on Hoff. I would assume he's going to have some shooting badges on Hoff, probably like catch and shoot, corner specialist, hot zone hunter, set shooter, stuff like that. I would be willing to say he does not have Chef at all. He either doesn't have Chef or Circus 3s. I'm not sure which one of those two he won't have. My money would be on Chef because AK and Rudy have been without that badge pretty much every single time. He'll have Limitless and stuff, though. I mean, this card's going to be a top tier small forward option. It's just like, is he going to be better than the Larry Bird we got just last week? Slightly, yeah, but probably not by that much. That I'll say. I'm picking up Larry tonight, okay? I'm picking up Larry while he's cheap. I need Larry Legend. Then we got James Harden. I mean, he'll have James Harden base on quick or very quick, which is a good release this year. I guarantee they give him quick dribble style as opposed to James Harden dribble style, which I actually think is not that bad. But they probably switch it up. The rest of his moves probably stay the same, I would guess. Tendencies are obviously going to be maxed up. Badge count wise, I mean, you already know it's just going to be a bunch of defensive badges are going to be as upgrades. Like, And will he be a top tier point guard? Yeah, sure. At this point, probably a top 10 point guard. Yeah. Is he going to be worth the price? Absolutely not. But, you know, if you want him, he's there. Then we got Magic. I personally hope they keep Magic Johnson in base and then throw it on very quick. That's just my own personal opinion, but I don't know if they're going to do that. They're going to give him quick or shifty dribble style, which I wouldn't be shocked at all to see this man have Scottie Pippen behind the back too. I actually like Damian Lillard's though. Lillard's is fun, especially with Magic. I don't know. It feels better with Magic for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's got super long, gangly arms. I'm not entirely sure, but it just feels right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they could keep the rest of these the same. It doesn't really matter, but I think they're probably going to change it. As far as badge count wise, I would expect him to have a bunch of shooting badges. Everything else is going to be the same. A bunch of Hoff defensive badges, and then some additional Hoff shooting badges. Like he probably has like gold limitless. Probably no chef once again, I would just guess, but you know, it's hard to really say, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited for Magic. What about you guys? Then we got Big Diesel. His release is going to stay. It's going to be Shaq based on very quick. The dribble style is going to be the biggest thing with Shaq. Like, what are they going to do with the dribble style? If they give him fundamental dribble style, I think this card really won't be that overpowered. But if we see a Shaq with shifty, that's going to be problems. Like, it's going to be bad. It's going to be super bad, right? I mean, Shaq Diesel already, like off the rip, in pretty much everything except shooting was almost above a 90. So it's like this card is already going to be done. He already had an 86 ball handle. So badge wise, yeah, I mean, the badges he's going to be missing are going to be shooting badges, right? He probably has, 65 Hoff badges, I would guess, with like a few golds in the mix too. So my thing is he probably has every single badge in the game aside from Teardropper, Circus Threes, or Chef, or both. Those are going to be the only two shooting badges he doesn't have. I guarantee it, right? And then he won't have something weird, like some random badge like ankle braces or something. And then maybe a couple of the dribbling badges. Everything else this card will have, and he'll be stupid. This card's going to be the Big Aristotle, which is just the worst name ever. I'm sorry, dude. Let's go look at the market. This is rough. Oh, what is the Big Aristotle going to do to the center market? That's a good question. I really don't know. I think Kristaps probably stays the same price because I think majority of your Sweat Lord players are probably going to run, if I had to guess, Yao starting center, Kristaps bench, and then run Shaq Diesel at the power forward next to Yao Ming, which is ridiculous. That's absolutely terrible. I really do not want to run into that, honestly. That's just me. Hey, look, for a budget Shaq defender, Dino might be the wave, honestly, for at least a little while. I'm not saying Dino will completely handle Shaq, but at the power forward position, this might be one of the best cards that you can get to try to hold down Shaq. Honestly, like, because that Shaq's going to be able to do anything. The only advantage Dino has is his ridiculous gangly Martian arms. So you should definitely try to take advantage of that if you can. I really don't know specifically. I feel like the cards in 2K right now, there's such a gap in power balancing between the top tier cards and the other ones as far as like price wise, that it's hard to see if anybody that we have seen revealed tonight will even affect any of the higher tier cards prices. I really don't think, like when it comes to Giannis and MJ, I don't think either of those guys are affected in price. I don't think Luka is affected in price at all. Yao Ming, I mean, he'll be slightly cheaper than he's been, but that's just natural due to the fact that like he was going for $1 million the other day. I'm super happy I sold mine for $1 million. I mean, he probably still goes for close to that, but at least I got the MT for it. It's like the messed up part is I have almost 1.6 million. Shout out to Transition because his gift card that he gave me for 2-pack openings ended up getting me KD and Yao. So shout out to him. This is not my own doing. I'm definitely picking up Larry Legend. I have to pick up Larry Legend. Look at this doofy ass man. I have to have him on the squad. I need him. Can you imagine this guy flying through the air and booming on people? Hilarious. I need it. It's just because they use like old dusty Larry Bird player build too. Like it wasn't even like cool young Larry Bird who like chewed tobacco. This is like old Larry Bird who probably had to give it up for health reasons. You know what I mean? He should not be booming at this clip, dude. But you know, it's fine. He does it. He does what he wants. He's a Larry legend, dude. I just don't know. I mean, like, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I think will be down in price a little bit, and that's just due to the fact that people aren't going to be using him. You could be able to find some badged up versions of him, and if you can find a power within one with enough badges, chef's kiss. Still very good. D-Rob, I just feel like most people are just, like, for nostalgia reasons, just keeping a hold of D-Rob. I never see a lot of D-Robs up, and it's just the weirdest thing to me. I don't understand what it is. I don't know if people are still using D-Rob or like if people don't want to give him up because of the good times they had with the card. I really don't understand what's happening there. I forgot about LeBron. I honestly don't think I've run into a single LeBron out in the wild, like at all, ever. So I don't think his price probably drops too much due to that. Patrick Ewing's still a very, very good power forward, by the way, if you're looking to pick someone up on the little bit of a cheaper side. When I say cheaper side, I mean like elite level cheaper side, so like 120,000. So Ewing can still hold it down. He's kind of gotten forgotten about, but he's really good. Zion, I forgot he even exists too. Don't think I've run into a Zion either. I think those are two cards I really haven't run into, but that's just because I haven't been playing a whole wealth of online. Definitely go grab Robert Covington. We're getting close to the pink diamonds, opals. Next week's going to be pink diamond, opal, dark matter. So that's going to be cool. I hope the final dark matter isn't disappointing, though I feel like it might be. I don't really have anyone specifically that I hope it is outside of Scottie Pippen. That's literally it. If it's Scottie, I'll be happy, and that's all I really care about. Who do you want it to be? Like, drop a player. You know what? Who do you want it to be? Because we obviously want a whole lot of things. Drop in the comments down below who you think the final Dark Matter reward is going to be for Season 6. I'm curious to see what everyone has to say. Now, the cards coming out tomorrow are going to cause some inflation in relation to shoes, for sure. Magic's coming out tomorrow, so any Converse are going to inflate in value. Look, I got the official Magic Converse. I'm definitely picking Magic up, by the way. I have to. I have the MT. He's got a new dribble style. I love the Magic jumper. I will honestly be upset if I wake up tomorrow and I'm at work and I see the Magic Sigs and he has like X and base. I would be pissed. I would be so mad, dude. I'm sorry. Part of the fun of using Magic is using his busted ass jump shot. That's like part of the fun, dude. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the only person that agrees with that, but if you have any Reeboks are going to go for a lot too. I mean, it doesn't really matter because Shaq's going to be like 94 at the absolute lowest on every single stat. So, but people are still going to be incentivized to put shoes on him for whatever reason. The Harden kicks will go up a little bit too. Harden actually will need some shoes probably for like defensive stats and stuff, but like I don't think badges really go up at all. I don't think anyone really cares about gold badges anymore at this point. The only time gold badges go up is for limited, which this week in limited you can make a lot of MT. I believe, I don't know what division it's gonna be, but whatever division it is, if it's the Spurs one, I got like 10 Devin Vassals, dude, just ready to go. I'm ready. Is it worth going to stash Devin Vassals right now? I would say absolutely, 100% it's worth to go stash some Devin Vassals for sure, depending what he's going for. If he's going for under 2K, absolutely pull the trigger on as many Devin Vassals as you can get. I promise. Once that limited train keeps rolling, dude, as always, it has been your boy Cheap Loots. I still haven't got Josh Giddey yet. Might not ever do it now. Who knows? Have a good night. Peace.